Being an adult wasn't everything you thought it would be. At first, it seemed to be the solution to solve all life's problems. When you're 8, thinking, I want to have a job. I don't want to go to school. I want to live on my own. I want to do what I want. First off, you have a decade of school ahead of you still. And kiddo, you haven't taken Essentials Math yet. And people who take Essentials Math, well, they're just gonna have some trouble anyways. Granted, let's take the best case scenario. Fast forwarding, you have everything kind of together. Got a 4-year degree at your regional university, got the job. In retrospect, it was kind of hard, but manageable, taking one day on after another. But being a younger adult isn't just the big things, it's the small things too. When you're out with the family for dinner, the food is great and it's time to pay. Cut to your parents passive aggressively looking at you. Another one being actually have to grocery shop regularly instead of staring at the fridge looking for the best thing there. Or the moment when you're the oldest in the room, something happens and suddenly a tug on your side comes and you're like, oh, you're delegating everything to me now. But that's okay, because I know what to do. You can trust me. Also, the constant chores and bills. Car, laundry, hydro, cleaning, rent. Why does it take so much to sustain myself and pay for myself? I'm just living, that's all. Now, let's take a magnifying glass on an average adult life. Early on, you're going to university, the home stretch of education. Because high school wasn't enough already, that diploma gave us no qualifications after 4 years. And I'm telling you right now, after that, I'm going to university for 4 years to get a diploma, or a degree. What category? STEM, arts, or instead a trade school? If one is book smart, STEM. Less book smart, arts. I'm practical and I don't mind using my hands, trades. Hold on. What if I'm less book smart and I don't mind using my hands? Prostitution, or a pimp. There you go. What are you? Oh, I'm smart. I'll go into STEM. Actually, in hindsight, you're actually not that smart, being you're just going to have to take another year. And you were not smart enough to brute force it through it like an idiot. Just like in prison for bad behavior, you're in there for another year. Okay now, let's say you did it, which is something because you're not a NEET. Still though, a challenge after another challenge. Goddamn, now I need a job, however I have no experience. Time to beg hard for the employer to take some pity on me, saying, hey, I got all the qualifications, I just have no experience. Hey, I know how to fuck, I am a virgin. Then sooner or later, your boss helps you out and employs you. Okay, now you're in this work routine. You get all this money, and you're like, wow, I could buy medium-sized appliances with just one paycheck. A TV, PlayStation, dishwasher, PC, phone, iPad, laptop, MacBook, 100 apples. But at the present moment, you have everything you really need. Money coming in, what do I do with it? In comes that 10% investment rule in that one random self-help book that you read and threw away yourself. For every paycheck you earn, put 10%, not $10, but 10% into investments. So you do, and you start learning through experience, but you aren't getting far. Then you kind of wait for another paycheck. However, to get another one, you gotta work though, starting on Monday. And the current position you're in is at negative 2%. And Monday is a down bias day. Looking forward to it, and not at the same time. Later, as you commute to work, you realize you're just another one of those miserable people on Monday. But just kidding, it's so good to be back. Really, I have a lot of work to catch up on. Always, in fact, because I learned overdoing the job was going to set me back anyways. Better to be behind on a smaller amount of work than a lot. The boss can give out work like it's candy. Speaking of which, the only silver lining here is a donut cart. I want my Boston cream. Okay, another good thing admittedly is sitting down at the desk for the first few minutes going into the 8-hour shift. Sitting before the storm, checking the phone. Oh, negative 1%. I'm just gonna sell it. Then after a long day of work, you get home. And your girlfriend did the same thing. What's for dinner? I'm hungry. Leftovers? No, we ate all of it. Do you want to go out? We did that yesterday. And just imagine the massive tip that we have to pay after. So should we make something? Yeah, but I'm tired. You're tired? Well, I'm tired too. What day is it? Oh, it's Thursday, not Friday, so we can't buy a pizza. Well, I'm just gonna make myself a sandwich. You can do whatever you want, babe. Life goes on. You think, how do I break up this mundanity? Maybe travel. But going somewhere foreign can be taxing. No, somewhere familiar where you can just land and everything is calm and you know people. So you go visit your home city, reconnecting with everyone. Everyone seems to be doing the same thing, just a little bit older. The Christians talk about Christianity. Do you have free will? One thing for sure. We sure as hell have a will to debate it 20 times. Anyways, at least Aaron still hikes a lot. He says he feels the most physically fit he's ever been. At 50. Okay. Meanwhile, Charlotte has her garden that she tends to. There's going to be a lot of tomatoes and beans this season. That's nice. Then you wander around a little bit more. You realize that some people you know are now less forthcoming. The friend who got depressed. A complete hermit. How did that happen? As a tangent, you start wandering around that one friend you haven't seen, and no one talked about yet. So how's Peter? Oh, you didn't hear? He passed away. Oh wow, no way, no way. Yeah, a heart attack. Oh man, I couldn't see that coming. Wow, that sucks. Hey, wait a second. At least my position rallied up 8%. Gee, I'm so smart. And suddenly it creeps to the forefront of your mind. Now that you think about it, Peter never ran during gym class. Better start hiking. You know, everything aligned. I studied something. I worked at my job. I hung out with my old friends. I ate healthy food. My investment just checked is up 6%. My girlfriend still smiles when she sees me. I got laid. This is peak adult life. And I'm still ready to do the same thing tomorrow. 'Cause that's the best it's gonna get.